You walk into a party or a meeting, someone smiles and introduces themselves, but their name vanishes instantly. It is not that you are careless or disrespectful. Your brain just experienced a momentary silent blackout. You start to panic, trying to recall a single letter. Was it Alex, Adam, or maybe Alan? Don't be hard on yourself. You are not alone, and you are certainly not lacking intelligence. In fact, our brains have a very sophisticated reason for deleting names right after we hear them. Let's dive into the maze of memory to see why a name is so hard to hold. One major reason is the next in line effect. You are too busy preparing your own introduction. You worry about your smile or your posture, so your brain filters out the other person's name as noise. Names are also very abstract. Unlike Baker, the name Baker doesn't give your brain a mental image. Your brain is a master at saving energy. It prioritizes personality and safety over simple labels. We remember if someone is friendly or their job, because that context helps us understand who they are. To feel understood, consider the Baker/Baker paradox, a famous study about how we store information. One group was told a man's name was Baker. The other was told he was a professional baker. The group who knew his profession remembered him much better than the group who only knew his name. A profession triggers a network of images like aprons and ovens. A name is just an empty sound. This proves that forgetting names isn't a flaw. Your memory simply prefers connections and stories over symbols. We often feel guilty when we forget, fearing we appear uncaring. But most people understand the struggle. Instead of hiding, try being honest. Tell them your memory for names is just a bit slow. Asking for a name again shows you care about the person, not just the social etiquette. Try the repeat and link technique. Say the name aloud and associate it with a unique trait. Be kind to yourself. Forgetting names often means you are focusing on the deeper connection. You value emotions and depth over social labels. And that is a beautiful way to live. Thank you for listening. Next time you forget a name, just smile and start again. Understanding is the true destination of every relationship. Names are just the beginning. 8 seconds. Subscribe for more insights into the human soul. Your presence is the best part of this journey. Imagine a world where we connected through feelings instead of just labels. Our brains prioritize the essence of a person. The way they make us feel stays forever. Names are like temporary stickers. They fall off, but the surface underneath remains unchanged. When we meet someone new, the cocktail of social anxiety can drown out new information. Evolution taught us to recognize faces for survival. But names are a modern invention. In a busy city like New York, we meet hundreds of people. Our filters must be strong. The Baker/Baker effect is a reminder that our minds crave meaning, not just data. If a name doesn't have a story attached, it's like a bird without a nest. So give the name a home. Link it to a hobby or a shared memory. Forgetting is actually a sign of an efficient mind cleaning out the clutter. Focus on the warmth of the handshake and the light in their eyes instead. Modern life is fast, but your soul deserves a slower pace of connection. Authenticity is more attractive than a perfect memory. People love the real you. Next time, just say, "I'm so sorry. Could you remind me of your name?" It opens a door for a more honest and humble conversation between two humans. You are not a computer. You are a complex tapestry of experiences and feelings. Let the small things go so you can hold on to the big things. A person's character is far more important than the arrangement of letters in their name. Your forgetfulness might actually be a sign of a very deep and empathetic heart. We are all learning how to be human in a world full of data. Embrace your quirks. They are the brushstrokes that make your own life unique. The goal of every video here is to help you feel seen and understood. Be proud of your mind. It works exactly the way it was designed to. Connection is a two-way street. Let's walk it together with kindness and patience. Your support keeps this channel alive. Thank you for being part of our community. Sometimes names are just too small to contain the vastness of a person's spirit. If you are a visual learner, Names are even harder because they have no shape. We live in a society that values perfection, but human nature is beautifully messy. In a world of digital contacts, remembering a feeling is the most analog thing we can do. Don't let a forgotten name ruin a potentially lifelong friendship. Just ask again. The smile you share is a universal name that everyone understands and remembers. Your brain is doing its best. Give it some grace and some space to breathe. Every time you forgive yourself, you become a little more free. Science says we can only hold about 7 pieces of information at once. So if a name falls out, it's just making room for something more important. We are all in this together, navigating the strange waters of the human mind. Your shortcoming is actually a common thread that connects us all. Let's be a little more patient with each other. A name is just a word. Kindness is a language that needs no names and no introduction. You are more than your memory. You are your kindness and your spirit. Take a deep breath. You are doing just fine. Let's build a world where the heart remembers what the head forgets. Your story is still being written. Don't worry about the typos in the names. May your day be filled with meaningful connections that go beyond labels. Remember, the most important name to know is your own true self. If this helped you, hit subscribe. Let's keep exploring human nature together.